Welcome back to Toledo's Local 9 a.m. show. Good day.
Yeah, so you know we love local, and when local people take care of their own, lift each other up, and help develop the future, that's a wonderful thing.
It is. Tramain Rayford from the program Inc. is here along with Rob Pasker, a 20 under 40 award winner and keynote. And although the upcoming event is sold out, or I think close to it, yes, we want people to know about your amazing organization. I think it was, has it been 8 years?
8 years.
8 years since and you first started coming on the show that long ago to talk about programming.
About 8 years ago.
Yeah.
It's been a journey.
Congratulations.
Yeah. Thanks for keeping me.
Absolutely. Well, because of what you're doing for young men in particular in our community, these are geared. Your program is geared toward fatherless young men. So tell me a little bit about how you got started with it.
Well, growing up, I didn't have a dad, and I got myself in so much trouble, all the way to the point of being in a coma. I was in a coma for 2.5 weeks. I had to relearn how to walk, talk, and all that stuff. And had my dad been around, I feel like I would have took a different path in my life. And when I see the young men that I work with, I see a little bit of me inside of them, and I try to be not their dad, but I try to be that moral compass to help navigate them through life so that they don't end up like I did in a coma. So we teach them a number of skills. We teach them how to shake a hand, how to tie a tie, how to take a woman on a date, deal with peer pressure, a number of things we get to teach young men, and I'm excited that I get to do that here in my own town.
Yeah, that's wonderful. So many of those skills just transcend into so many things. I'm just thinking about shaking a hand. Teaching a boy how to shake a hand, growing up into a man, it helps in so many different facets of life. So it's wonderful that you're doing that. So this event, it's about tying ties and wearing suits. So tell us a little bit about that.
Yeah, so the tie event, I mean, everybody knows one of the pillar of life skills is for a young man, right? Is how to tie a tie.
It's not easy though.
It's not. Depending on what kind of knot you're trying to tie, you know. Don't try the bow tie. That's hard. I still haven't mastered that. But yeah, so tying a tie, we get to do that this weekend, but we also have a ton of brand new suits that we'll be giving away. So they will not only know how to tie the tie, but they'll also know how it fits to how it is to wear a suit for the very first time for a lot of these kids. It's amazing. It's amazing.
Yeah, you feel good.
If you look good, you feel good. Yeah. Coach Prime says it all the time.
All the time.
And it's true. So how are you taking part in this event?
I'll be the keynote speaker of the event.
So what's your message to these young men?
My message to these young men, for one, you know, like you said, if you look good, you feel good. That's the first and foremost. But beyond that, my message to them is, we all are born with gifts. We're all born with passion. And with this passion and with these gifts, we can make the place that we live a better place. And as men, that's our duty as men, is to uphold and to support the world around us so it can be the best that it can be.
And do you have quite a journey yourself?
Absolutely. Yeah. I mean, I've experienced a lot of adversity in my life, in my journey to be self-sufficient, to be independent. And I found that through real estate. I found it in real estate as a real estate broker for Pasker Real Estate. I'm the youngest real estate broker independent in Northwest Ohio.
Wow.
I've helped hundreds of families, educated hundreds more as a HUD housing counselor, and just trying to be a resource for my community.
Yeah, so just with that, because that's notable what you're doing, and you didn't even give us all of your background to lead you to this point, but we know there was some adversity there. So being able to share that with young men in the community, how do you think that benefits them long term?
Well, it's one of those things when you need role models.
Yep.
How can a person aspire to be something or do something if they've never seen it or seen somebody that looks like them doing it? So I think it's more so about planting seeds and instilling confidence in these young men that, hey, you're going to go through things, but as long as you stay focused, as long as you come from a place of passion and a place of contribution, you will be successful.
In 8 years now going through this program, I imagine some of these young men have grown up a little bit.
Oh my goodness, yes.
So what is it like for you to see maybe some of them come full circle?
It's amazing. The stories that we get to to witness, firsthand of kids going through, trauma or going through violence, things like that in their lives, and to go through the program. A little data about us, 88.3% of our parents know an increase of confidence in their boys, of enrolled participants. And for me, that's so huge, because we know when you're not confident in the groups and the peer pressure and the gangs and all that stuff and the drugs, but when you're a confident young man, right, and you're going through college or you're going through school and you're being independent, or you're a dad, you're a husband, confidence takes you a long way, and that, to me, that's our number one dictator for me, is like, I want to raise young, confident young men.
I'm sitting over here and I'm loving that you're saying that, because that point is missed a lot about confidence. Not being overly confident, but confidence will get you in that door and make you stand there and say, hey, I belong here, and I have imposter syndrome, questioning yourself all the time. And that happens a lot.
Oh yeah, identity is huge. We get into groups of people that we don't even need to be around, and we have that imposter syndrome, and we want to be like them, and that's not even who you're called to be. You're called to be someone completely different. You can be whoever you want to be. And I think with the program, we expose them to a lot of other activities and things that they can do and learn, and that creates that personality of, this is who I am, and I'm confident in that, and I am loved, and I'm valued because of who I am.
And they're confident enough to say no in certain situations that could land them into some trouble.
Oh, my goodness.
Sold out or not? Do you have a couple seats left?
We actually created more spots because we're coming on.
So how can folks participate?
Yes, so you can get on our website at programinc.org and go to our events. You can either join us on social media at Facebook, programinc.org, or you can go to Instagram at programinc.org.
And when is this happening?
This happening this weekend. So sign up quick.
Yeah, because he only opened up a few more, and you want to hear more of Rob's story too, about how the adversity you faced and how you got to where you are and what you're doing now. Doing a whole lot and making a difference in the community.
Busy. Stay
busy.
Impacting lives in a wonderful way. Thank you, guys.
Gentlemen, thanks for being here.
Thanks for having me.
Well, still to come on Toledo's most local 9 a.m. show.
We're going to take a test this morning.
Yikes.
A coordination test.
What do you mean?
Are you coordinated, do you think?
Absolutely. We just talked about confidence.
There you go. You can play along with us on Good Day Returns. Stay with us.